Hey guys, continuing with our last episode of how to buy your first rig series. Today we jump into the world of how to order your canopies and AAD. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, welcome back. So today we are going to go over how to order your canopies, what you can have to consider, the steps to ordering that when you're ordering your first gear, either brand new or used, and also we'll go into a little bit of what type of AEDs to select from the three that are available in the market, and how to go through the ordering process for any canopy. Let's say if you're ordering a new canopy. All right, so the first thing you need to know is that whatever size and type of canopy you're going to be using, you first want to get with your instructor, with your SMTA at your local drop zone, and based off of your current canopy skills, what type of canopy, what size would he recommend? This is something I always emphasize a lot because you definitely want to get a container made for the canopy that you're going to be flying for a while. If you're in the process of downsizing, I recommend, if you can, rent while downsizing to get to a comfortable size. Let's say a 170 or 150 or 190, whatever it's your comfort zone, and that you know you're going to stick for a while with that size canopy, and then have your gear made for that, because that will be the biggest fitting canopy on your container and similar size you serve, and then you can go a size down in most cases, and then you can still keep the container and just swap canopies. So once you determine what size canopy and what type, you probably order and you get a brand new main canopy and your brand new reserve canopy, which will go into your container. Again, main and reserves, usually the similar size. Nowadays you can find low pack volume reserves like the Optimum reserve from Performance Designs, or Nano from Icarus World, or the for example, the LPV from Aerodyne, which usually pack 15 to 20% smaller than your regular F111 reserve. All right, so when you order your main canopy or in your reserve canopy, you probably get a bag like this with your canopy fully ready to install. All canopies come with the line set, whatever line set is recommended from the manufacturer for that specific canopy. Either Vectran, HMA, Spectra. It's the most common one you will see in sport canopies will be Spectra and Vectran, or HMA, depending on the manufacturer, but that's kind of like the standard. And then they will come with soft links already provided. Some manufacturers include them, some don't. But for example, Performance Designs always includes their soft links in their main and reserve canopies, as well as some little swag there that they sent. So when you're selecting your canopy and your designer on the, let's say, manufacturer's designer, you'll find a field for the line type. There are probably drop-down menus so you can select. Most common ones that are not like big canopies or student type canopies will work with either Spectra line, which is the most common, most durable, Vectran, or HMA. Also, it depends if that canopy is going to be a tight fitting canopy. I recommend going with the lower bulk lines, which are the Spectra lines, or microline, as PD calls them, but it's Spectra lines, the same thing. So just take that in consideration if you know that the fit's going to be really tight in your container, because that's the tightest fitting canopy you can put in that container system. I would recommend going with the Spectra line. That way it's not going to be a pain to pack, because this lines will add more bulk, and Spectra line compared to Vectran and HMA are a little bit, they're flatter, and they won't take up so much space in the main tray. For reserves, they all come with uncoated Spectra lines, so that's nothing to select there, and they're all made in similar way. Also, some manufacturers will have the option to select a soft link or a repeat link, which are the metal links to connect your risers to the canopy. I recommend soft links every day, because repeat links are no longer used unless it's for heavier load or student gear or whatnot. But even though soft links are recommended. Furthermore, about line types with canopies, in this case, this is, as you can see, this is a Sabre 3 canopy, and it's made with 700 HMA lines. That's what they recommend on this canopy. So when the time comes to reline it, you can get the same line type. But again, it depends on the size canopy, depends on the type of container, if it's a full fitting, but that would be what the manufacturer recommends. You replace the original line set when it comes to that time for the new one when you have it relined. So keep that in consideration. Yeah, all canopies come with their line sets. I get a lot of calls of people that are getting into the sport and they want to order a canopy. They don't know about the lines. They think the canopy probably comes without any lines, and then that has to be added. All canopies, main and reserve, come with their line sets from the factory. All right, ordering your AAD. So currently there are 3 AAD brands in the market. You get Cypress, which is the most common one, and the one that basically it's a pioneer on AADs. Then you have the Vigil AAD, and then you have the M2 AAD. You have different modes. In some you have multi-modes that are kind of like the standard. In Cypress you have different ones like the Cypress Expert, the Cypress Changeable, and you have the Speed, the Wingsuit Cypress, the Tandem Student, and whatnot. When getting your first gear, I recommend, if you're getting a Cypress, get an Expert or a Changeable. That's all you need. If you're getting a M2, it's a multi-mode, so it will come predetermined in a default setting of Expert, let's say. So it's basically all around sport rigs. And then if you're getting a Vigil, it's the same. It's a multi-mode, so it comes predetermined in the Expert mode or Pro mode or whatever they call that. But either one will work with what you are doing. If you're going into a different type of skydiving, like high performance canopy piloting, then the Speed Cypress or the extreme mode on the multi-mode for the Vigil is what you want to select. So the multi-mode AADs, basically you have 4 modes that you can select from depending on the type of modality you're flying under canopy. So because they're set up in they have different configurations, so their altitudes and arming altitudes are different. So just take that in consideration. All right guys, so that's it for our 3-part series of how to order your first rig. If you have any questions about any of the subjects or how to order anything, feel free to shoot us an email to gear@chutingstar.com or give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you and walk you through the whole process and how to order everything you need.
If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell to get our latest notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.